Hello dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Ana. Welcome back to the latest news update from Spain and Benidorm town. Today we have a lot to talk about. Obviously, as usual, we're going to be talking about the situation in Spain and how many people are actually visiting our country right now in October. Then we will be talking about the Benidorm bars and restaurants, what is going on, which kind of new menus and offers these Benidorm bars came up with in order to help people to save up some money and to stay afloat. And the last news will be about the British street. Is it actually as dangerous as a lot of people think it might be? And we'll finish with the weather update for the upcoming days. First of all, let's talk about the situation. Right now we are already in October. Officially it's 3rd of October today, and Spain is full with tourists. There is a slight increase in tourism right now. People already know that there is not such many controls going on at the airports any longer, so they decide to travel and enjoy this last weeks of extreme heat. Really warm weather here in Costa Blanca, in Alicante, Benidorm, Calpe, Altea, all the coast of the Mediterranean Sea. Even in north parts, it's still quite warm and people can enjoy swimming in our lovely sea. In general, it's quite busy, bars, restaurants, all types of excursions, although it's not as crowded as you might think when you think of extremely busy touristic season, but still quite a lot of people in here, so you definitely will not get bored. Hotels are still continuing to reduce the prices, and right now in October the prices are quite low, I must say, comparing to what we've had July, August and the month of September. By the way, if you are looking to book over, for example, specific websites like booking.com, Expedia, etc., what you might wish to do is to check it on 4 in the morning. It's been confirmed, and a lot of people checked it out, that if you go on booking on 4 in the morning, the prices will drop drastically than if you would be checking them on midday, for example, or morning or evening time. Not sure what this is due to, however, sometimes booking puts really low prices with 20 or 30 or even more % of discount for the same hotel or apart hotel where you would like to stay. So check that out. If you can save up some money, it's always good, right? The second news that I wanted to share with you all is about the hosteleria in Benidorm and in general in all region of Alicante. Right now, a lot of bars and restaurants and cafeteria owners here, especially in Benidorm, are eliminating huge menus from the list and like big menus from the list with 3-course meals, and are putting all their attention towards the meals that consist basically of one unique plate without any kind of dessert, without any kind of drink, without any kind of bread, nothing at all, just one plate meal. That costs around 3 to 4 euros per person. Why they're basically doing it? This basic offer is to help people that still want to have fun, still want to go out, still want to use bars and restaurant service, but cannot simply pay as much money as usually bars and restaurants charge for like a big menu, which sometimes can be 25, 30, 35 and 40 euros if it's like really exclusive type of foods, or especially if it's seafood, for example. Right now a lot of clients already don't ask for a dessert, and instead of asking for 8 entry meals to try out, right now they ask 1 to 3 meals more or less to start with. Let us know if you've changed your habits asking for food and meals here in Benidorm bars and restaurants when you come for holidays. It would be really interesting to know what the changes in your habits were, and if there were any. Right now, people actually spend around 30 to 40% less money when they go out to eat or drink. Hosteleria in Benidorm is claiming help to the government in order to be able to survive this autumn. I've said it already that they have really big difficulties to pay for electricity, for the salaries, for social security, for food, for all products they use. And even right now, they say that in August and September, a lot of these businesses have paid between 8 and 12,000 euros only for electricity, which is just bizarre numbers, when before they paid like between 1 and 4,000. So it's really a lot. They are asking for this help because right now they don't have any kind of help barely from the government side. And they want to reduce their costs by half, which would be great, and then they would be able to exist. However, I've noticed already that quite a few bars and restaurants here in Benidorm and in general in Albir and Altea are putting the signs of rented or for sale, saying thank you to all the customers they've had throughout the years. The first was famous Pinocchio, the cafe and ice cream place in Calle Gambo in Benidorm, and some of the places are starting to follow it. So let's hope it's not the case. Let's hope that we will have quite a good autumn and all these businesses will be able to stay afloat, and the government will help them in some kind of way to prevent them from shutting down, especially all the places that we love and know here in Benidorm. The next news that I wanted to share with you is about the famous British street in Benidorm, the Calle Gerona, the Gerona Street. A lot of people say they love this street. You either love it or hate it. There is no medium terminology. A lot of people love it, especially for its nightlife, for a lot of movement, for lights, for loud music, for cheap drinks, and in general just to have some fun. Others hate it, stating that they don't go there because it's really dangerous, because it's a street where you can see a lot of fights, a lot of negativity, and it's just a place where it's dangerous to go because you might be robbed, you might get your things stolen, and it's just not the way of tourism that they would love to have. To be honest with you, obviously there are different opinions. However, a lot of people still desire to come to this street, and I'm here to let you know what happened recently on there. Basically, every single night, police cars present on the Gerona Street, on the famous British street in Benidorm, is not something new any longer. Every single night, at least a couple of times a night, there are police cars right there because there are a lot of fights in the nightclubs. Right now, there is no restrictions any longer, so it's not as common. But before, every single night, there were issues due to the recent restrictions. There were issues due to masks, due to social distancing. In general, people just drink too much sometimes and they lose the control of what they do and say, which might bother other guests, and some unpleasant comments, you know, just some silly phrase which normally wouldn't mean anything. It's just resulting in a huge fight. However, it's nothing with what happens sometimes. It's rarely happening, but every now and then we do have extreme cases that go to the newspapers and the national television, which is, for example, the case of a couple of months ago when the family was attacked on the British street near the KFC. And a couple of days ago, there was another unfortunate event on the British street. However, the person obviously is no longer present between us. This was a really difficult situation when basically knives were involved and that person just did not survive. This is really sad. Ooh! Really big waves right now in here. I hope we'll not get wet. However, it's not winter. The sea is still of 26 and something degrees, so we'll be fine. And it's gonna be fun for you to see as well if this happens. So just for you to know, British Street, I would definitely not recommend it to come with children. It's a place you might go and see if you're really curious to see how it actually looks like. You can check our videos here on the channel and you can go there, but don't go with children because you can see a lot of things that, trust me, children don't want to see. And apart from that, it's just simply dangerous for them, you know. If you want to go there, make sure that you take care of yourself. Don't bring any kind of valuables. Don't bring your bags below you. Don't bring a lot of money, jewelry, you know, like really expensive stuff. Because in this area, there are also a lot of people that know that people are drinking, that know that people will go like happy-ish from there, and some people just had too much of drinks and cocktails because they're quite cheap in that area, I must say. And these thieves, they just take their time, they check where you go, and if you're going into slightly less crowded area, they just rob you and steal everything that they can. So take care of yourself. Know that this is a very popular street, extremely popular destination in Benidorm to have fun, especially at night time, because during the day all these places are closed. However, you need to take the necessary precautions so that your holidays will not end up in a negative way. And now let's talk about the Spanish weather. What is waiting for all those of you who will be coming the next upcoming days here to Spain? First of all, I want to let you know that it's still really warm. Even if you see that it's cloudy outside, but the weather is really warm, it's still amazing to spend time outside, and the sun is kind of still shining through the clouds. Today here we will have only some clouds, but without any kind of rain. Like this, we will continue up until next Thursday. Afterwards, from Thursday evening, we might have some rain, as you can see here on the second map, in our Mediterranean region. But on Saturday, it will all be over back again, and we will continue with the sunshine and nice and warm weather. As for the temperatures, it's still quite hot in here, I must say. Today here we have around 26 degrees, in Alicante 28, Barcelona 25, Granada 30, Malaga 30 degrees, Sevilla 32, Madrid 27, Murcia 29, Balearic Islands 27, Canarian 26 to 27, which as you can see is really nice, and Valencia 26 degrees. The water temperature today is of 26.8, which is still amazing, I must say, and it's just ideal for swimming. Probably this year we will be able to swim up until November at least, if nothing changes. This was the latest news update from Spain and Benidorm area. I hope you enjoyed watching today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new video. I know you all love Benidorm in the evening, Benidorm at night, to see how it's looking like and what kind of fun places we have to visit in here. So tomorrow for you, the Benidorm nighttime walk through all the most emblematic and popular streets, starting from Techno Hit, ending through the Benidorm city center and the end of the Levante Beach in October, on 1st of October. How is Benidorm looking like? And see that it's actually not as boring in autumn in Benidorm as a lot of people were thinking. So don't miss tomorrow's video from Benidorm at night on 1st of October. I wish you a lovely day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.